In northern Tanzania, recurring drought in recent years has put pressure on communities who make their livelihoods by keeping cattle. A group of Masai women have turned to producing honey from beehives in the forest to generate additional income. This has ensured their children's future and is helping to regenerate the forest around their hives.
Do you know some communities in this part of the world still trade women for livestock? Hard to believe, right? But behind that reality is a land of wild horizons, towering summit peaks, and roaring wildlife. It's a place where time-honored customs endure, yet new ideas are taking hold, and a fight for equality grows stronger by the day. This unique mix of old and new makes for a compelling story.
It's their first day after hatching out, but these chicks are not allowed in Tanzania. Used for meat production, the East African country has put a total ban on importation of day-old chicks.
Welcome to Tanzania, Africa's beating heart, where the ancestral rhythms of tradition meet the forward motion of progress in ways that will surprise you. The question remains, how will this nation balance its cultural roots with a rapidly changing world? The answer may just astound you. Get ready for Africa's wild frontier. Masai tribe's unique traditions. The Masai tribe, known for their striking attire and vibrant culture, is one of Tanzania's most iconic communities. Living in harmony with nature, the Masai have preserved their unique traditions and way of life for centuries, making them a fascinating subject of study and admiration. One of the most notable aspects of Masai culture is their deep connection to cattle. For the Masai, cattle are more than just livestock. They are a symbol of wealth, status, and identity. Cattle provide food, clothing, and shelter, making them essential to the Masai way of life. A successful Masai warrior is often measured by the size of his herd. The more cattle he owns, the higher his status in the community. This strong emphasis on cattle has led to a rich set of rituals and customs surrounding livestock, including elaborate ceremonies for cattle births and blessings. Another unique tradition is the Masai's distinctive dress.
The Masai people are an ethnic group of semi-nomadic warrior tribe inhabiting southern Kenya and northern Tanzania. They are known for their residence near the many game parks in the region and their distinctive costumes and dress.
Men typically wear shuka, a colorful cloth that can be wrapped around the body in various ways, while women adorn themselves with intricate beadwork and jewelry. These adornments are not just for beauty. They hold cultural significance and represent the wearer's age, marital status, and social standing. The vibrant colors and patterns are also a way for the Masai to express their identity and pride. The Masai also have unique rites of passage that mark significant life events. One of the most important is the circumcision ceremony, which signifies the transition from childhood to adulthood. This ceremony is a communal event, bringing together families and friends to celebrate the individual's new status in society. For boys, this means becoming warriors, while girls often prepare for marriage and family life. Community is at the heart of Masai culture. The tribe is organized into clans, and families work together to support one another. They practice a communal lifestyle where sharing and cooperation are vital. When someone in the community faces hardship, others come together to help, whether through sharing food or providing support. Despite their strong traditions, the Masai face challenges in the modern world. Encroachment on their land by agriculture and tourism has put pressure on their way of life. However, many Masai are finding ways to adapt while still preserving their unique cultural heritage. Cultural practices and bride price.
She's a Masai bride, and this is her wedding day, the day her father gives her away. In return, he's receiving 5 cows, 10 goats, 6 blankets, 6 shawls, 20 liters of traditional beer, and around $500.
In many cultures around the world, marriage is a celebration of love and unity. However, in certain regions of Tanzania, marriage comes with a rich tapestry of traditions that include the practice of bride price. This intriguing custom involves the exchange of goods, often cattle, in return for a bride, highlighting the complex interplay between culture, economics, and gender roles. In tribes like the Masai and the Sukuma, cattle are not just livestock. They are a vital part of life and a symbol of wealth. Owning a large herd can elevate a man's status within his community. When a man wishes to marry, he negotiates a bride price with the bride's family. This price usually consists of several cows, and the number can vary based on the bride's qualities, such as her beauty, character, and family background. The negotiation process is an important social event, where families come together to discuss and agree upon the terms. The bride price serves multiple purposes. It is seen as a way to honor the bride's family for raising her and preparing her for marriage. It also establishes a sense of responsibility for the husband. By paying a bride price, the husband commits to caring for his wife and fulfilling his duties as a partner. This practice helps to strengthen family ties and create bonds between different clans. However, the bride price system can also present challenges, particularly for women. While it acknowledges their value, it can also reduce them to objects of trade. In some cases, families may feel pressured to marry off their daughters for financial gain, leading to early marriages and limiting women's opportunities for education and personal growth. This creates a tension between tradition and modern values, especially as more young people begin to question these age-old practices.
In the traditional culture of the Masai people, fathers often promise their young daughters in marriage to older men.
Fortunately, change is on the horizon. Many women and activists in Tanzania are advocating for their rights and pushing for reforms in marriage customs. Education plays a crucial role in this movement. As more women gain access to education and job opportunities, they become empowered to make choices about their own lives, including marriage. Natural wonders. Tanzania is often called the jewel of East Africa, and for good reason. This stunning country is home to some of the most breathtaking natural wonders in the world. From majestic mountains to vast savannas teeming with wildlife, Tanzania offers a spectacular array of landscapes that captivate the hearts of travelers and nature lovers alike. One of Tanzania's crown jewels is Mount Kilimanjaro, the highest peak in Africa. Towering at 5,895 meters, 19,341 feet, Kilimanjaro is a dormant volcano that attracts adventurers from all around the globe. The journey to the summit, known as Uhuru Peak, takes hikers through various climate zones, from lush rainforests at the base to Arctic conditions at the top. Standing on Kilimanjaro's peak and gazing down at the world below is an experience that many describe as life-changing. Another wonder is the Serengeti National Park, famous for its incredible wildlife and the Great Migration, one of nature's most spectacular events. Every year, millions of wildebeest, zebras, and other animals embark on a perilous journey across the plains in search of greener pastures. This migration not only creates a stunning spectacle, but also showcases the circle of life as predators, like lions and crocodiles, follow the herds. Visitors to the Serengeti can witness this extraordinary event firsthand, making it a must-see destination for wildlife enthusiasts. Then there's the Ngorongoro Crater, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the world's largest volcanic craters. Formed millions of years ago, this natural wonder is home to a diverse range of wildlife and a unique ecosystem. The crater's floor is a lush haven for animals such as elephants, rhinos, and hippos, making it a prime location for safari-goers. The stunning views from the rim of the crater, looking down into this rich wildlife sanctuary, are simply unforgettable. Tanzania is also blessed with beautiful beaches, particularly on the Zanzibar archipelago. The islands boast pristine white sand beaches gently lapped by turquoise waters. Zanzibar is not only a place to relax, but also rich in history and culture. Visitors can explore bustling markets, spice farms, and ancient stone town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Lastly, the Lake Victoria, the largest lake in Africa, offers a unique ecosystem and stunning landscapes. The lake is dotted with islands and is home to numerous fish species, making it a popular spot for fishing and water activities. Ancestral roots and human evolution.
The story of humanity's evolution began about 7 million years ago, when the human lineage broke away from that of chimpanzees. Over time, an ensemble cast of over 20 early human species, or hominins, came to the fore.
Tanzania is often regarded as a crucial chapter in the story of human evolution. Nestled in East Africa, this incredible country is home to some of the most significant archaeological sites that have revealed fascinating insights into our ancestral roots. When you think about where humanity began, Tanzania stands out as a place where our distant ancestors walked the earth. One of the most famous sites is Olduvai Gorge, often referred to as the cradle of mankind. This site is a treasure trove of fossils and stone tools that date back millions of years. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of early hominids, including species like Australopithecus and Homo habilis. These early humans were the first to use tools, marking an important step in our evolution. The discovery of these tools shows how our ancestors adapted to their environment, learning to hunt and gather effectively. Another remarkable find in Tanzania is Letoli, where footprints of early hominids were preserved in volcanic ash. Dating back about 3.6 million years, these footprints provide a fascinating glimpse into the lives of our ancestors. They reveal that early humans walked upright, a vital adaptation that allowed them to travel greater distances and explore new environments. The sight of these ancient footprints, forever frozen in time, connects us to our distant past in an almost magical way. The rich fossil record in Tanzania also includes discoveries of early species of Homo sapiens, our own species. These findings suggest that modern humans may have originated in Africa before spreading across the globe. The evidence supports the theory that Africa is the birthplace of humanity, making it a significant location for understanding our evolution. Beyond fossils and footprints, Tanzania's diverse landscapes played a crucial role in shaping our ancestors' lives. The country boasts a variety of ecosystems, from savannas to forests, providing ample resources for early humans. Access to food, water, and shelter allowed our ancestors to thrive, develop social structures, and create communities. In recent years, researchers have continued to explore Tanzania's archaeological sites, uncovering new findings that deepen our understanding of human evolution. These discoveries not only shed light on how we evolved, but also highlight the resilience and adaptability of our ancestors in the face of changing environments. Tanzania holds a special place in the story of human evolution. From ancient footprints to stone tools, the country offers a remarkable glimpse into our ancestral roots. As we learn more about our past, we gain a better understanding of who we are today and how we came to be. Tanzania is not just a land of stunning landscapes, it is a living testament to the journey of humanity. Tribal diversity and gender roles.
Leading together with civil society, with Mexico and France, which is to accelerate the women's agenda. So we wanted Tanzania to join in this campaign and to be part of this acceleration.
Tanzania is a vibrant mosaic of cultures and traditions, home to over 120 different tribes, each with its own unique identity, language, and customs. This incredible diversity shapes not only the social landscape of the country, but also the roles that men and women play within their communities. Understanding these dynamics offers a fascinating glimpse into the lives of Tanzanian people and the interplay between culture and gender. Among the most well-known tribes is the Masai, famed for their colorful dress and strong warrior culture. For the Masai, gender roles are clearly defined. men are traditionally seen as the providers and protectors, while women manage the household and care for the children. However, Masai women have gradually begun to assert their voices, seeking education and opportunities that were once out of reach. Many are now becoming entrepreneurs and community leaders, challenging traditional norms and reshaping their roles in society. In contrast, the Chaga people, who live on the slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro, have a different approach to gender roles. Here, women often play a vital role in agriculture, contributing significantly to the family's income by growing crops and managing farms. This economic involvement empowers Chaga women and gives them a more prominent voice in decision-making within their households. Their contributions highlight the importance of recognizing women's roles beyond traditional expectations. The Zanzibar archipelago presents yet another perspective on gender roles. The Swahili culture found here is a blend of African, Arab, and Persian influences. Women in Zanzibar have historically enjoyed relatively more freedom compared to their mainland counterparts. They engage in trade, run businesses, and participate actively in the community. This blend of cultures has allowed for a more fluid understanding of gender roles.
What if a man decides that his gender identity is woman?
Where women can embrace both traditional and modern identities. Despite the progress seen in many tribes, challenges remain. In some regions, practices such as early marriage and female genital mutilation still persist, limiting girls' education and opportunities. However, various organizations and activists are working tirelessly to advocate for women's rights and gender equality. They promote education and awareness, empowering women to stand up for their rights and pursue their dreams. Tanzania's tribal diversity provides a rich tapestry of gender roles that reflect both traditional practices and modern changes. While some tribes maintain strict gender norms, others are evolving to empower women and promote equality. As cultures blend and change, the conversation around gender continues to grow, highlighting the importance of recognizing and valuing the contributions of all individuals, regardless of gender. This ongoing journey toward equality is essential for building a brighter future for all Tanzanians. Modern challenges versus ancient traditions. Tanzania is a country rich in history and culture, where ancient traditions have shaped its identity for centuries. However, as the world evolves, Tanzania faces the pressing challenge of balancing these time-honored customs with the demands of modern life. This tug-of-war between tradition and progress creates a dynamic landscape filled with both opportunities and obstacles. One of the most notable areas where this conflict arises is in the realm of gender roles and women's rights. Many traditional practices, such as bride price and early marriage, are deeply rooted in Tanzanian culture. While these customs hold significant meaning for many communities, they can also limit women's opportunities for education and personal growth. In rural areas, girls are often expected to marry young, which can prevent them from pursuing their dreams. However, as awareness of gender equality increases, more women are pushing back against these traditions, seeking education and employment opportunities that empower them to take control of their lives. Another challenge lies in the preservation of cultural heritage amidst globalization. The influx of technology and Western influences can sometimes overshadow traditional practices. For example, many young people are drawn to urban lifestyles, leaving behind their rural roots and customs. This shift can lead to a gradual loss of cultural identity. However, many Tanzanians are actively working to preserve their heritage through cultural festivals, music, and art, ensuring that future generations will appreciate their rich traditions. Environmental changes also pose significant challenges. Tanzania is home to some of the most stunning natural landscapes in the world, including Mount Kilimanjaro and the Serengeti. However, rapid population growth and the demand for land have led to deforestation and habitat destruction. Traditional farming practices are often at odds with modern agricultural techniques, resulting in conflicts over land use. Finding a balance between sustainable practices and the need for economic development is essential for protecting Tanzania's natural resources. Additionally, healthcare remains a critical issue. Traditional healing practices are still widely used and respected in many communities. However, as modern medicine advances, there is often a gap between these two approaches. Educating communities about the importance of combining traditional and modern healthcare can improve health outcomes while respecting cultural beliefs. Tanzania stands at a crossroads where ancient traditions and modern challenges intersect. While the preservation of cultural identity is vital, embracing change is equally important for progress. By fostering dialogue between generations and integrating modern solutions with traditional practices, Tanzania can create a future that honors its rich heritage while addressing the needs of its people. This journey toward balance is not only essential for Tanzanians, but also serves as a model for other cultures navigating similar challenges in a rapidly changing world. Statues are meant to stay motionless, but sometimes they seem to defy all logic. From statues of Jesus Christ slowly opening their eyes to others, shifting their positions, or moving their hands.
A 1-ton statue is on the move. Today, crews removed a large statue of Jesus.
These scary moments have been caught on camera. Witnesses were left in shock as these lifeless figures appeared to come alive. How and why did these statues move? In this video, we will reveal 15 statues that have been caught moving on camera. The nodding Jesus statue. In the Church of Santa Ana, an unforgettable moment stunned worshippers during a Good Friday Mass. The atmosphere was heavy with devotion as the congregation gathered to observe one of the holiest days of the year. At the center of the rituals was the statue of Jesus, temporarily removed from its glass coffin for the occasion. As the Mass continued, something extraordinary happened. The Jesus statue, which had always been still, began to nod its head. The movements were slow and deliberate, almost as if it were agreeing with the prayers being recited. The crowd was frozen with awe, struggling to believe what they were witnessing. Some whispered in wonder, others stood silently, their eyes fixed on the figure. There's more to reveal. Stay tuned. The tilting statue of Jesus Christ. During a solemn procession, an extraordinary moment left everyone talking. As the Christ statue was carried through the streets, something incredible happened. The head of the statue, known for its stillness, tilted gracefully to one side. It wasn't a sharp or jerky motion, but a smooth and deliberate tilt, as if it were responding to something unseen. Cameras captured the entire event, and the footage quickly spread, leaving people divided on what they were seeing. Some viewers were fascinated by the clarity of the video, which showed every detail, from the shadows cast by the moving head to the bright sunlight surrounding the statue. The Awakening of Buddha Statue. On February 27, 2012, an event at a Buddhist center left over 100 people stunned. As they waited to meet Tong Chu, the abbot, something incredible happened. Buddha statues in the room began to move in ways no one could explain. One statue's lips moved, its chest rose and fell like it was breathing, and soon other statues followed.
Buddha statues in the Pushan Buddhist Service Center were seen moving their lips, blinking, moving their chest and hands.
Eyewitnesses saw blinking eyes, wiggling fingers, and even beams of light radiating from the statues' chests. One recording captured a mysterious blue light appearing behind a statue, while others showed rays of light entering the figures before they began moving. Chu later explained that these statues had previously emitted light, but this was the first time they showed movement. The Wax Museum wonders. The Wax Museum in Mexico City is known for its disturbingly lifelike statues, each crafted with stunning precision. Visitors often marvel at the realism of these figures, which seem to watch silently as crowds move through the dimly lit halls. But one visitor's experience took an unexpected turn, leaving behind a piece of footage that continues to baffle and amaze. As the camera panned over rows of iconic figures, it paused on El Santo, a cultural legend known for his roles in wrestling and film. What happened next was both subtle and unsettling. The wax figure's eyes shifted, a brief but undeniable movement caught on camera. The person filming appeared unaware of the incident, continuing to explore the museum. Later, viewers of the video couldn't believe their eyes as the clip circulated, showcasing what seemed to be a statue coming to life: Our Lady of Guadalupe. In a quiet Catholic church in New Mexico, a statue of the Virgin Mary, lovingly called Our Lady of Guadalupe, has drawn visitors from all over. This statue isn't known for standing still. It has been seen shedding tears.
Our Lady of Guadalupe statue started to cry.
These tears, however, aren't ordinary. They are a mix of olive oil and perfume, known as chrism, a sacred oil used in Catholic rituals. At first, skeptics, including Father Jose Sura, doubted the claims, but security footage and evidence showing the liquid streaming from the statue's eyes made many rethink their skepticism. Investigators confirmed the liquid was chrism, but its unusual color added to the mystery. Crowds came to see the glistening droplets, which seemed to appear out of nowhere. Get ready for the most epic moment of the video: Mary's blinking statue. In a quiet sanctuary, a statue of the Virgin Mary left everyone speechless when it appeared to blink.
The statue of the Virgin Mary seemingly blinked at them during a church event.
Visitors, who had come to pray or find solace, suddenly witnessed what seemed like the statue coming to life. The blink, subtle but unmistakable, felt like an acknowledgement to those present. Videos quickly surfaced online, drawing millions of views and sparking conversations everywhere. Believers saw it as a sign of divine presence, a reminder of Mary's care and protection. For them, it was a moment of comfort and hope during troubling times. Skeptics, however, tried to explain the phenomenon with logical ideas, suggesting illusions or even intentional tampering. Haunted museum in India. Deep within India, a mysterious museum holds statues that seem far from ordinary. This place is anything but welcoming, with an unsettling atmosphere that clings to every visitor who dares to step inside. The statues on display are crafted with an unsettling level of detail, frozen in poses that feel unnervingly lifelike. Their expressions and gestures seem to whisper that something isn't quite right. As visitors wander through the dimly lit halls, the unthinkable happens. The statues begin to move. Some sway, others appear to shift subtly, and a few almost seem to dance, their movements surreal and haunting. One cameraman captured the strange spectacle, only to retreat in shock. Whispers of Graceland. In Chicago's Graceland Cemetery, strange tales surround two statues, each with a chilling reputation. The first is the statue of Inez Clark, a young girl whose tragic death in the 1800s led to a memorial encased in glass.
Chicago, Illinois, at Graceland Cemetery. This place is absolutely huge. There is a little girl that's buried here. She died when she was 6.
But when storms roll in and lightning cracks across the sky, something unsettling happens. Visitors have reported that the statue vanishes, leaving the glass enclosure completely empty. By morning, it mysteriously returns as if nothing ever happened. The other is the eternal silence, a bronze figure draped in a cloak, its hollow face casting an unsettling shadow. Legend has it that meeting its gaze brings terrifying visions of your own death. Some have claimed to see its arm lift slightly, as though gesturing toward the beyond. Attempts to photograph it often fail, with cameras malfunctioning or film inexplicably ruined, adding to its terrifying aura. A thirsty god. In a small, dimly lit temple, something strange was captured on camera that left everyone speechless. A revered statue, carved with intricate details and thought to be lifeless, seemed to come alive. As devotees gathered for their daily rituals, the statue's hand appeared to shift slightly, almost like it was reaching out. This subtle movement was enough to send shivers through the crowd. The camera caught another startling moment. Its eyes, unblinking for decades, seemed to glimmer with life and even shift their gaze. Worshippers froze, unsure whether to be awestruck or terrified. The video spread rapidly, fueling debates among believers and skeptics. Tears. At El Carmen. In a small church in El Carmen, Mexico, a statue of the Virgin Mary became the center of attention after a miraculous event left locals astonished. Witnesses claimed the statue's serene eyes shifted faintly, while others reported its hand subtly moving, as if alive. Adding to the mystery, some observers noticed the statue's eyes taking on a haunting red hue. This was not the first unusual occurrence involving the statue. It had previously been seen shedding tears.
If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, share, and subscribe for more.